This episode of the Old Dogs REI Network is brought to you by Mino Studio. Welcome to the Old Dogs REI Network, where cash flow is king. Real estate investing, the means, so you can enjoy your retirement dreams. This is the show where we cut right to the chase. No sales pitch, no long monologues, just simple how-to real estate investing advice, so you can earn the passive income you need to enjoy your retirement today. And now, your host and chief old dog, Bill Manassero.
Hello, old dogs, and welcome to
Fun Facts Friday.
This is our once-a-week, only on Friday show, where we have special episodes not featuring guests, where I will share tricks, tips, terminology, and techniques that will help skyrocket you to real estate investing success. Today's topic is top advantages of investing in commercial real estate. Hey, but before we get started, I always like to touch base with you guys and see how you're doing. I hope that you are still stoked, totally stoked about real estate investing, and that you are making it happen in your investment life here, especially if you're approaching retirement or already in retirement. I'm hoping that you're seeing the advantages and are taking those first steps to get started. So I definitely want to encourage you, and I think there's some great deals out there. Yeah, granted, it's more of a seller's market, but it doesn't mean that there aren't some good deals, and you just have to look a little bit harder, but they're out there. Well, let's move to our tip of the week here. Always have a plan B. New real estate investors are sometimes a little overly optimistic about their abilities, and they'll put together their plan and their pro forma, and they may overlook the possibility of something going wrong, whether it is property repairs, tenants that disappear in the middle of the night, or an overzealous zoning inspector. But nonetheless, you need to be prepared for whatever may happen as best you can. And you're looking at things like if maybe there's a major employer in your market that could, if that company closed down, could impact a good portion of your tenant base. Or maybe they're just looking at the national economy and inflation and all the other things that are going on right now. Are you prepared to make some adjustments to your plan, such as lowering rent? Can you do that and still make a profit? Or if something bad hits, do you have the proper reserves you need? Some people think 3 months is enough, some 6 months, and there's others that have a year's worth of reserves. And I think that especially if you've got other investors involved in your properties, I think it's important to be able to have that plan be well thought out and included as part of your plan. Well, let's jump on to our topic right now. Top advantages of investing in commercial real estate. Now, investing in real estate is more often than not a great idea. I mean, why else am I doing this show, right? Real estate prices continue to rise year after year. Your investment grows as the property appreciates, and it allows you to build equity. So you got cash flow, you got equity. While investing in real estate is a great idea for all people, investing in commercial real estate could be even better if you want to make that step. Commercial real estate is real estate that is used for business purposes and or could be real estate with multiple residential units like an apartment. Whether you plan to run a business or lease the commercial real estate out to other business owners, there are great opportunities for savvy investors. Here are just 7 reasons why investing in commercial real estate is a great idea and a great investment opportunity. Number 1, increased income potential. When you invest in commercial real estate, you will often be leasing out space to business owners if space is intended for business purposes, or renting out units if the space is intended for living, such as apartments. When you rent out commercial real estate properties, you are often able to charge your tenants more to lease the space than you could charge a family living in a single-family home. You are able to charge more because space is typically in higher demand, and you know the owners are likely going to earn a profit. Renting and leasing these spaces for more money allows you to put more money in your pocket and have a higher income. So, commercial property generates just a more significant amount of money. And I've talked about this when I've talked about, just the economies of scale where, you have one property that, you buy a single family home for $100,000, or you buy a duplex for $100,000. With a duplex, you've already got that benefit of having that double rent in many cases than what you might earn from that single family home. Okay, let's look at the second thing, secure investment. And we talk about this a lot. I mean, real estate is great because it's a tangible item. It will always have value. Now, values may go up and down, but it's always going to have value. Unlike the stock market, which can change by the minute, real estate is fairly consistent and predictable. Now, in the stock market, for example, you also can have a stock that all of a sudden is worth absolutely nothing. That won't happen with real estate. So it is solid. It's a secure investment. Now, it's can depend on your location, but for the most part, you can expect, I'd say, a 5% increase in the value of your property each year. This makes investing in real estate a great opportunity because you can easily predict or project, at least for the most part, looking at no unforeseen issues, you're going to have pretty decent profits, at least on a regular basis. Your investment is also protected because you do not have to worry about the market crashing and losing all your money like you would with the stock market. Hey, fellow old dogs, are you paying attention to what's happening with Bitcoin and digital currencies? Smart money investors are buying, trading, and holding cryptocurrencies within their retirement accounts while not worrying about taxes. Just recently in the news, Visa reports that more than $1 billion worth of cryptocurrency was spent by consumers globally on goods and services through their crypto-linked cards in the first 6 months of 2021. And Twitter founder Jack Dorsey reveals plan to make crypto the native currency of the internet. As you can see by the headlines each week, crypto is becoming more and more integrated into our daily lives. The smartest investors are investing within their IRA or 401k retirement accounts. The easiest way to do that? iTrust Capital, the #1 crypto IRA and 401k platform in America. iTrust Capital has over $1 billion of assets under management from happy account holders. Why? All iTrust retirement accounts allow you to invest and trade your crypto and gold tax-free on their 24/7 platform. If you have an existing IRA or other retirement account like a 401k, you can roll those over with no penalty or taxes. iTrust Capital makes investing in crypto safe and easy. You can log into your account 24/7 and invest at the push of a button. Now, crypto can be traded as easily as stocks, no private keys or complex processes. iTrust Capital also makes investing in physical gold and silver easy. iTrust uses a blockchain ledger that gives you digital ownership of physical gold held at the Royal Canadian Mint. This is not a security derivative, future, or other financial contract. This is fully backed by physical gold that is deliverable upon request. And the best part? iTrust Capital has low, transparent pricing that is 90% cheaper than comparable options. So if you are looking for an IRA to trade cryptocurrency and precious metals tax-free, go to itrustcapital.com, and if you use promo code DAWGS, D-A-W-G-S, you will get your first month free and a free crypto IRA and gold IRA investor's guide. So once more, go to itrustcapital.com and use promo code DAWGS for your first month free and to receive their crypto IRA and gold IRA investor's guide at no cost. People are always going to need a place to live, and that's what makes real estate so great. They're going to need a place to live, or if it's an office building, they're going to need a place to work. And those are things that are, I'd say, somewhat of a constant. people, for the most part, in commercial real estate, that is being met, whether it's an office or gas station, service industries, or warehouse space, or an apartment building. Commercial real estate is a safe investment where you can secure your investment will be protected. Also, another advantage too is that you're usually dealing with multiple tenants. Okay, granted, you might have one big office building, a sort of a big box store or something like that you're renting to, but generally you have multiple tenants. And when you own a commercial property, you could have a variety of different units, a large building with different office spaces. You can also, for example, have an apartment building with multiple tenants. Since there is a larger number of tenants renting your individual units, there's less risk for you if someone misses a payment or moves out before their lease is up. You can use the profits from your other tenants to cover the missing tenant and recoup your money the next month. If you invested in a single-family home and your tenant did not make a payment, it could really hurt your financial security because you would not maybe be able to meet your mortgage payment. Commercial real estate allows you more security knowing that you have income coming in from multiple tenants, not just one. Also, number 4, you have the ability to remodel your space. Investing in commercial real estate allows you the freedom to remodel the space to make it more appealing to your clients. You're able to fix up the property to your standards and make it look however you want. Once you are satisfied with the outcome, you can then lease it out. Investing money up front to make the space more modern may allow you to increase rents and collect more money from your clients each month. Now, unlike the stock market, you have the freedom to change the look of the property to increase the value of it. You have complete freedom over who you rent to, how much you rent it for, and how long you rent it for. If you invest in stocks or bonds, you do not have any of those freedoms and are subject to the management of the company and the market. You cannot change the stock market and must wait it out when it dips, and hopefully it'll come back to the point where you had at least bought it at. Commercial real estate allows you the freedom to remodel your space to maximize your earnings and protect your investment in any market. So you can do things to your commercial building that will actually increase its value. You have control over that, and you can charge more for certain amenities and other things that you might do in that remodel. And number 5, good financing opportunities. Another advantage is when you're looking to buy commercial real estate, you can often find good financing opportunities from local banks. Banks see the potential for revenue from investing in commercial buildings and know that the risk is lower, so they are willing to give you good rates on the loan you take out. They are financing a business, not just a property. Getting a good rate when purchasing a commercial building can make a large difference in whether or not it will be a good investment for the long haul. If you go to a bank and are not happy with the rate that they're willing to offer you, you can look around at other banks and hopefully find something better. Number 6, low listing price. Unlike residential properties, commercial properties can range from very high to moderate cost, and many commercial properties can even be relatively cheap. There are fewer people looking to purchase commercial properties, and since the demand is lower for them, you can often negotiate the price. Purchasing commercial properties for a low initial amount can help you save on costs and ultimately allow you to make more income each month, since you have the flexibility when setting your rental rates. And finally, number 7, long-term tenants. When leasing out commercial property, for example, to business owners, you can often encourage them to sign a lease for more than 1 year. You can incentivize them into signing a lease for 5 to 20 years by giving them a lower monthly rate. Having a long-term tenant provides you with more financial security, even if you offer the space at a lower rate. You will also save yourself money in the long run by not having to hire a real estate agent to help you list the property or invest in marketing to relist the property for rent. So you can get into the, with triple net properties, for example, you can get some long-term tenants that are, that are going to be there for a while because it's too expensive for them to move around a CVS or a Kroger's Market or something like that. Also, when negotiating contracts with these longer-term tenants, you can also ask that they be responsible for their own maintenance issues. They are business owners and will want things working properly for their customers, so they want things to be fixed on their own schedule. You can avoid being a maintenance worker and a landlord by putting it in the contract that the tenants are responsible for their own maintenance issues. So in conclusion, there are many ways to invest your money, but if you are looking for the freedom to set your own rules and carefully watch your money grow each month, you may want to consider investing in commercial properties. Commercial real estate is a great investment because you can buy properties low, get good financing rates, have multiple long-term tenants, and you can remodel your space as needed to increase your income potential. Commercial real estate is a secure investment since real estate properties continually increase at a fairly consistent rate. Since people will always need space to live or do business, you can be sure that your building will never sit empty for an extended period of time. You can invest money and watch it grow each and every month. Well, that's it for today. Please note, Old Dog listeners, everything presented here, including links, and I do have a bunch of links on this one that you might want to look at, other shows and articles that we've done on commercial real estate and the advantages that we just didn't have the time to cover all those areas, but all kinds of stuff that'll talk about different types of commercial real estate, what types there are, and what's involved in those various types of real estate. So you definitely want to take a look at the links. And to do that, you just need to go to the Old Dogs website at olddogsreinetwork.com/blog. And you're going to look for the episode entitled Top Advantages of Investing in Commercial Real Estate. Well, that's the show for today. Remember, cash flow is king and real estate investing the means. Until next time, keep moving forward and may God bless.
Thank you very much for visiting the Old Dogs REI Network. We would greatly appreciate if you would stop by iTunes and let us know what you think of the show. We would love if you could subscribe to the podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and write a review. The more ratings and reviews we receive, the more visible the podcast will be to others. Thank you.